All right, we just got here on site for one of our Friday jobs. This is gonna be a tile underlayment, or as other people call it, a lift and reset job. The material that we're putting on this house is a little bit different. It's gonna be a Westlake Tile sill. Crew's working real hard. Looks like they're lifting up tile off of the second slope that they gotta do. So we'll get up there, we'll kind of show you what the bad underlayment looks like, what your underlayment looks like after 20 years. And we'll go over the Westlake tile that is going on the roof. As you can see, we got our tarps down, keeping the property nice and protected. After the job's over, we'll run it several times around the house, around the driveway. Make sure you don't get any nails in your tires. Then the following morning, we have someone come back and do another once around, a walk up, a clean up, another nail run. So we're gonna head up on the roof. I'll point out a couple of things on the roof and on the eave of the roof that goes on tile underlayment jobs that will help protect the underlayment, help protect the fascia, help protect the trim. So we're gonna head up on the roof right now. Good. And this job has got some shingles on it too. So this is a little unique in Arizona. There's a lot of roof mounted AC units. So we'll show you that and how we use that to our advantage on this job. So one thing I want to point out when we get up on this roof is we have our drip edge, which is always normal for a shingle job. But one thing that's unique about tile jobs is we have this bird block that goes on there, and it matches the specific brand of tile and profile of tile. There's several different types. So it's important for us to know what type of tile's on the roof, who originally made it, and the profile, because this bird block will fit it. And then it's got these weep holes right here that allow the water to drain off that underlayment properly. So it's a really important component to a tile underlayment re-roof. So it's super important. It'll also protect debris, that dust and dirt. It'll protect it not getting up underneath the underlayment. It's not gonna let birds nest up underneath there. It's gonna extend the life of your roof and your underlayment. This job specifically is a little unique. As you can see, we're standing on a shingle portion right here, and we got an AC unit behind us. So in Arizona, we'll have a lot of roof mounted AC units, and even on tile roofs, we'll have them. And they put this shingle pad down to be able to mount that unit to the roof properly and allow the ductwork to flow through the attic. So what we did with the homeowner's permission is we're able to widen the runway, right, Dustin? And why do we do that?
Yep, widen it because we can literally save one row on each side, which will give us an additional 30 to 40 tile, which now we can use on the front since it's very exposed on the front and the side since it's on a corner of the street. So everything's very exposed. So this gives us a unique opportunity to save tile and put it elsewhere so everything is nice and uniform. And if you look at this, you'll barely even recognize that this shingle is just a foot wider on each side. So now the water can flow around it, and whenever we tie in the shingle to the underlayment goes down first. We overlap it at least a foot and a half, and then put the shingles over it. So now whenever the water runs down, it just runs straight. It's not getting underneath the tile on the sides, and it extends the life of the underlayment, the shingles.
So right here, we got this old tile slope. They're starting to pull it up. They're gonna take all this underlayment off. And you can see how crappy and how brittle this underlayment is. And the battens too. There's a batten that's almost completely disintegrated right here. Dustin's got a batten on what these should look like. So that's what it should look like. And that's how they look. And you can see what happens over the course of time. All this debris builds up. This isn't too bad, but sometimes you'll see it built up an inch or two. Water damming happens. That's where leaks happen. Underlayment deteriorates, and it just time to get the underlayment done. And they're starting to lay underlayment over here. It's a high-temp underlayment tile, still the best underlayment you can buy. Westlake Royal Tile Seal. It's a self-adhering high-temp product. Polyester woven front on it. It self-adheres on the back, so it's got a liner on the back right there that will peel off, stick down. We will mechanically fasten it just when we're working on it and installing it. Doesn't need to be, but this is probably the best product out on the market today for for your underlayment. If it's in your budget, this is what you should be looking to put on your roof. It's really not that much more than your asphalt options. Just the quality, the longevity you're gonna get out of this product it's a no-brainer to me.
We also have what we call a dead valley or a cricket right here. This is probably the first problem area on the roof that will cause leaks, just because all this, the water is going to be draining into here and it'll get underneath the tile on this point. And usually right here is wherever the underlayment starts to really deteriorate, water, debris builds up. So this will be the very first area that has a leak. So what we do is not only do we put the underlayment down, but we'll put this, what we call peel and stick. This stuff usually goes on patios. So it's meant for the sun, the weather, water to run on it and not deteriorate. So we'll put that in a cricket for extra protection. So now the water can flow and all the debris can drain out. And even if it sets in here, it won't cause deterioration to the underlayment. To check areas of concern, if there's debris buildup, clear that out. So now the water can run and flow off freely, and that will really extend the life of your roof as well. Even if your roof isn't that old, you can give us a call. We do free inspections. I'll come out, take a look at your roof, and let you know the condition of it. See if I can give you an estimated lifespan, you know, if you need to do a little repair to extend the life, or if it's time to redo your underlayment, and I'll give you options that are best suited for you.